protesters.
Every single day.
So I remember there was this one guy, this one skinhead, and he was wearing black, head to toe, and spikes all over. And he goes up to the protesters, and here I'm thinking, this is going to be a real ugly confrontation. But instead, he started leading them in Amazing Grace.
6 months later, we returned to Laramie for the trial of Russell Henderson, the first of 2 convictions. It was to be a capital murder trial. When we arrived at the Albany County Courthouse, Fred Phelps was already there.
You don't like that attribute of God.
But so was Romaine Patterson.
That perfect attribute of God. Well, we love that attribute of God, and we're going to preach it. Because God's hatred is pure. It's a determination. It's a determination that he's going to send some people to hell. That's God's hatred.
After listening to Fred Phelps protesting at Matthew's funeral, I decided that someone needs to stand toe-to-toe with this guy and show the differences. And I feel like at times like now, when our nation is discussing hatred as much as we are, that somebody needs to show there's a better way of dealing with that kind of hatred. So, our idea is to dress up as angels. And we've designed some angel wings for, our wings are huge, look at them, they're like big-ass wings. And what we're going to do is we're going to encircle Phelps. And because of our big wings, we're going to completely block him. So, this band of angels walks in, and we don't say a fucking word, you know? We just turn our backs to him, and we stand there. And we are a group of people bringing forth a message of peace and love and compassion, and we're calling it angel action. So yeah, this 21-year-old little lesbian is ready to walk the line with this guy.
When those old preachers lay their hands on me, it's called an ordination. And then they deliver a charge. Mine was from Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgressions.
And I figured that my angels were going to be taking the brunt of everything that he had to yell and say. I mean, he was going to be like pissed off to all hell because we were blocking his view. So, I went out and bought all my angels' earplugs.
In session.
Trish Steger, sister of Romaine Patterson.
As they began jury selection, everyone was coming in my shop with, I don't want to be on this trial, I don't get called, or, oh my God, I've been called, how do I get off? Just trying to get as far away from it as they could, fearful that they were going to have to be a part of the jury. And then I heard that Henderson had to be in the courtroom while they questioned prospective jurors. And I understand that one of the questions they ask is, would you be willing to put this person to death? And I understand that most of the answers were, yes, I would.
Yes, I would, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Can you imagine hearing that? Juror after juror after juror.
Mr. Henderson, you entered a not guilty plea earlier, but I understand you wish to change your plea today. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Henderson, you understand that the recommended sentence here is 2 life sentences.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that they may run consecutively or they may run concurrently?
Yes, sir.
I will now ask how you wish to plead. Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Before the court decides whether the sentence will run concurrently or run consecutively, I understand there is a statement to be made by at least one individual.
This is an excerpt from a statement made to the court by Lucy Thompson.
As the grandmother and the person who raised Russell, along with my family, we have written the following statement. Our hearts ache for the pain and the suffering that the shepherds have went through. We have prayed for your family since the very beginning. And we will continue to be in our thoughts and prayers as we know that your pain will never go away. You have showed such mercy in allowing us to have this plea, and we are so grateful that you are giving us all the opportunity to live. Your Honor, we as a family hope that as you sentence Russell, that you will do it concurrently 2 life terms. For the Russell we know and love, we humbly plead, Your Honor, to not take Russell completely out of our lives forever.
Thank you. Ms. Henderson, you have constitutional right to make a statement if you'd like to do so. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
Yes, I would, Your Honor. Mr. and Mrs. Shepherd, there's not a moment that goes by that I don't see what happened that night. I know what I did was very wrong, and I regret greatly what I did. You have my greatest sympathy for what happened. I hope that one day you will be able to find it in your hearts to forgive me. Your Honor, I know what I did was wrong. I'm very sorry for what I did, and I'm ready to pay my debt for what I did.
Mr. Henderson, you drove the vehicle that took Matthew Shepard to his death. You bound him so he may be more savagely beaten, and in order that he might not escape to tell his tale. You left him out there for 18 hours, knowing full well he was out there, and perhaps having an opportunity to save his life. And you did nothing. Mr. Henderson, this court does not believe you feel any true remorse in your part in the matter. And I wonder if you really fully realize the gravity of what you've done. The court finds it appropriate, therefore, that sentence be ordered as follows. As to count 3, that being felony murder with robbery, you are to serve a period of imprisonment for the term of your natural life. On count 1, kidnapping, that you serve a period of imprisonment for the term of your natural life. Sentencing for count 1 to run consecutive to sentencing for count 3.
After the hearing, we spoke with Russell's home Mormon teacher.
I've known Russell's family for 38 years. Russell's only 21, so I've known him his entire life. I ordained Russell a priest of the Mormon Church, so when I heard this, you can imagine disbelief. After the sentencing, the church held a disciplinary council, and the result of that council was to excommunicate Russell from the church. And what that means is your name is taken off the records of the church, so you just disappear. Russell's reaction to that was not positive. It hurt him. And it hurt him too at that point to realize how serious a transgression he had committed. But I will not desert Russell. It's a matter of my religion and of my friendship with the family.
Before we left Laramie, we spoke with Rebecca Hilger up at the theater department. She's producing Angels in America this year.
I think that's the focus that the university is trying to take, is that we have an obligation to our students, and we want to reach them, and the question is, how do we reach a whole state where there's such a deep-seated hostility towards gays? How do you reach them? This is the beginning. Guess who's auditioning for the lead?
My parents! Ugh!
Jedediah Schultz.
So my parents were like, what plays are you doing this year at school? So I read them the list of plays. And they were like, Angels in America? Isn't that the play you did in high school, that scene? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, well, are you gonna do it? And I was like, yeah. And me and my mom got in the biggest fight ever. But you know what? The best thing that I had was that I was just in Macbeth, and I had to kill like Lady Macduff and like 2 other guys. And my mom was like, homosexuality is a sin. And I was like, Mom, I just played a murderer, and you didn't seem to have a problem with that. I'm telling you, I've never prepared for anything this much in my life. Never, ever, not even close.
Not having to deal that much with the gay society here in Laramie.
Rob DeBree.
Well, once we started working into the case and, talking to the people that were gay and finding out what their underlying fears were, it sort of hit home. This is America. You don't have that right to feel that fear. And we're probably still going to have some people who hold with the old ideals, and to be honest, I was probably one of them 14 months ago. But I'm not going to stand for it, And I'm not going to listen to it. If they don't like my views on it, fine. The door goes both ways. And I already lost a couple buddies, but I don't care. I'm more comfortable, and I can sleep at night.
Tested every 3 months.
Reggie Flutie.
And so I got the DNA test done and drew my blood at Fort Collins and then flew to Michigan, and it was about a week and a half later, I knew I was negative for good.
I tell you, we were all on our knees saying Hail Marys.
And you're just so happy, you know, you're so elated, and you think, thank God.
So what's the first thing she does?
I stuck my tongue right in my husband's mouth. You're so happy, you know, and you're like, I hope I did this service with integrity, you know, I hope I just did this service well. And my daughters, they bawled.
They were so happy.
And this force,
Oh boy.
we went out and got shit-faced. And everybody was buying me drinks, and we were all hugging and crying, and, you know, we were just so happy, you know, and I kissed everybody that walked through the door.
Reggie, they did not need to know that.
I didn't care if they were male or female, they each got a kiss on the lips.
Now, what part of what I just said did you not understand?
I'll get over it, Mom.
Nearly a year to the day Matthew Shepard died, the trial for Aaron James McKinney was set to begin.
Probably the question that most of you have in your mind is how the McKinney case will proceed.
Kel Rarucha, prosecuting attorney.
And it is the decision of the county attorney's office that it will in fact be a death penalty case.
Part of me wants McKinney to get it. I'm not proud of that. I've been on and off and on, and I can't say what I would do. I am too personally involved.
Well, I believe in the death penalty, 100%. You know, because I will make sure that that guy's ass dies. You know, this is one instance where I truly believe an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
I don't know about the death penalty, but I don't ever want to see him leave Rollins Penitentiary. You know, I'll pay my tax, my nickel, my little debt to society or whatever, but I don't ever want to see them leave Rollins. And I don't ever want them to step foot in my bar again.
I don't believe in the death penalty. It's too much for me. I don't think one person should be killed for his having killed another. Two wrongs don't make a right.
Who am I to say if the Shepherds want McKinney dead? I just can't interfere with that. But on a personal level, I knew Aaron in grade school. We didn't call him Aaron, we called him AJ. And how can we put AJ McKinney? How can we put AJ McKinney to death?
I think right now our most important teachers must be Aaron McKinney and Russell Arthur Henderson. How did you learn? What did society do to teach you that? Now, I don't think a lot of people would let them be their teachers, but I think it'd be wonderful if the judge said, in addition to your sentence, you must tell your story. You must tell your story.
All rise. State of Wyoming versus Aaron James McKinney, docket number 6381. The Honorable Barton R. Voigt presiding. The court is in session.
During the trial, the prosecution played a tape recording of McKinney's confession.
My name is Rob DeBree, Sergeant of the Sheriff's Office. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and may be used against you in the court of law.
This is an excerpt from that recording.
Okay, so you and Russ go to the fireside. You have the fireside by yourselves, right?
Yeah,
Where do you go after the fireside?
some kid wanted to ride home
What's he look like?
like a queer, like such a queer.
He looks like a queer.
Yeah, like a fat, you know?
Okay, how'd you meet him?
Kid wanted to ride home. He was drunk, so I said, let's just take him home.